On 8th of June, the Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov stated at a press conference after the talks with his Turkish counterpart Mevlut Çavuşoğlu that Russia won't use the demining of the Ukrainian ports for military purposes. Russia can formalize such guarantees in one way or another. According to him, Russia is ready to discuss with Ukraine the issue of the export of Ukrainian grain with a mediation of the UN. The solution of the issue depends only on Ukraine. Sergei Lavrov added that the meeting of Vladimir Putin with Vladimir Zelensky, who recently confirmed his readiness for the meeting, became possible only after the resumption of the negotiation process. Turkey considers the creation of a mechanism for the safe export of grain from the Ukrainian ports, with the participation of Russia, Ukraine, Turkey and the UN, to be possible, Mevlut Çavuşoğlu stated. After the negotiations with Mevlut Çavuşoğlu, Sergei Lavrov stated that the Russian special military operation aimed to demilitarize Ukraine is progressing according to the plan. The Ukrainian forces have fired more than 90 large-caliber shells at the settlements of the DPR in the past few hours, the Joint Center for the Control over the Ceasefire reported. The government house in Donetsk came under a massive Ukrainian artillery fire, the DPR representatives at the Joint Center for the Control and Coordination of the Ceasefire reported. At 14 hours 40 minutes, 6 155mm shells hit the city center. The mayor of the city stated that there were several hits on the Lenin Square. The city authorities urge all the residents of Donetsk to not leave their homes unless absolutely necessary. On the morning, the Ukrainian nationalists shelled the city airport. One woman died in the town of Makeyevka as a result of a massive attack with the use of MLRS Grad. 34,000 of people in the town of Gorlovka were cut off the grid. The filter station was damaged as well. The latest news about the special military operation. The Russian forces used precision weapons to hit the tank factory in Kharkov. Workshops used by Ukraine to fix the vehicles were disabled. The Russian artillery hit 68 command posts of the Ukrainian nationalists and over 170 firing positions, including 2 Smerch MLRS and 1 Uragan MLRS. The Russian anti-air forces shot down 2 Ukrainian MiG-29 aircraft and 1 Ukrainian Mi-8 helicopter over the Nikolaev region. 3 Tochka-U missiles were intercepted. Igor Konashenkov reported that the Ukrainian forces in Donbass are suffering significant losses in servicemen, armor and military equipment. During the 3 days of fighting for the city of Svetogorsk in the DPR, Ukraine lost more than 300 servicemen. Ukraine doesn't stop recruiting the foreign mercenaries. Their number went down by 2 times, but the hiring of the mercenaries continues, the official representative of the Russian Foreign Ministry, Maria Zakharova, reported. According to her, Ukraine actively calls the Afghan refugees and the ISIS terrorists. Maria Zakharova mentioned the new sabotage in the LPR planned by the radicals. The Norwegian Consulate General in the city of Murmansk will be closed for a while, starting from 1st of July, the press service of the Foreign Ministry reported. The space for the work of the Consulate General in Murmansk, needed to ensure the Norwegian interests, has been significantly reduced over the time. In the conditions of an almost complete absence of activity, we cannot continue our work. End of quote. Starting from 1st of July, the Consulate General in Murmansk will stop accepting the applications. The embassy added that the other embassy in Moscow and the Consulate General in St. Petersburg continue to work as usual. Earlier, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Latvia announced that starting from 1st of July, the consular department of their country will be closed in the city of Kaliningrad. During a telephone conversation with the Iranian president, Said Ebrahim Raisi, Vladimir Putin discussed the issues of the cooperation. The Kremlin press office reported on 8th of June. Vladimir Putin expressed his condolences in connection with the train accident that happened in Iran on the morning of 8th of June. Some people died during the accident. During the discussion of the situation with the nuclear deal on the Iranian nuclear program, The presidents agreed on the need to continue the diplomatic efforts aimed to reach the final agreement on the issue. Earlier, the Iranian oil minister Javad Ovji stated that the volume of annual trade between Iran and Russia will reach $40 billion over the next year and a half. The Ukrainian forces are trying to strike the Kherson region with Tochka-U missiles once every 2 weeks. The deputy head of the regional military civilian administration, Kirill Stremausov, reported and added that the missiles that were intercepted recently near the village of Chernobyevka were aimed at Kherson. He added that every day the region is being attacked by the Uragan MLRS. Igor Konashenkov reported that the Russian anti-air forces intercepted 3 Tochka-U missiles and 5 missiles from the Smerch MLRS near the village of Chernobyevka in the Kherson region. Konstantin Restsev, specially for the Anna News.